How can an investor obtain residence by investment in Cyprus? In order to obtain permanent residence in Cyprus, the main applicant is required to acquire new residential property in Cyprus at a minimum value of at least €100,000 and open a bank account in Cyprus and transfer at least €30,000 from abroad, which are pledged for a minimum period of at least 2 years. Who is eligible to apply for the Cyprus Residency by Investment Program, and can the applicant include his or her family members in the application? Non-EU nationals of good standing are eligible to apply for permanent residency by investment in Cyprus, and the application. The main applicants can include the spouse, their parents and children up to the age of 25. The main applicants must show proof that he has an annual income of at least €30,000 derived from outside of Cyprus. This annual income should increase by €5,000 for every independent person, including the spouse and children, and by €8,000 for every dependent parent or parent-in-law. The holder of a permanent residency permit will be able to visit or permanently live in Cyprus for the duration of their lifetime without any hope of renewal. In addition, a foreign national who establishes residency in Cyprus is exempt from tax on the worldwide dividends, interest and rental income for a period of 17 years. The applicant will visit Cyprus in order to view a shortlisted properties. Once the decision is made on which property to acquire, a property acquisition agreement is executed and funds are limited to the lender. In the meantime, with a full permanent residency application and submit to the relevant authorities after a 2-month period, the application is approved and the applicant can receive the permanent residency permit. There is no minimum state. However, the holder of the PR permit must visit Cyprus at least once every 2 years. Actually, residency in Cyprus for 7 years will result in the permanent holder being eligible to apply for citizenship through naturalization. Slow track. Visitor residence permit in Cyprus, pink slip. The visitor residence permit is a temporary residence permit in the Republic of Cyprus, which is given to non-EU citizens who wish to stay in the island for more than 3 months, without employment rights. Only third country nationals, who have in their possession stable or adequate income deriving from abroad, are eligible to apply for a residence permit under the status of a visitor. The term adequate income means a minimum deposited amount of €10,000 for every adult and €5,000 for every minor, per year. These amounts are proven by bank statements and SWIFT confirmations, and are considered to be sufficient for a person to reside in Cyprus for 1 year, without negatively affecting the country's economy. The visitor residence permit is issued for a maximum period of 1 year, with the right of renewal. Required documentation. Copy of valid passport, with validity of at least 3 months over the requested period of stay. Copy of the passport's page, indicating the last arrival in Cyprus and the relevant visa, if applicable. Original bank guarantee for €850, issued by a bank or cooperative institution in Cyprus with validity of 10 years, covering possible repatriation expenses. The amount depends on the country of origin. Medical insurance, which covers inpatient and outpatient care and transportation of corpse, Plan A. Original and copy of marriage certificate, if applicable. The original will be returned back. Title deed or rental agreement of a house or apartment duly certified by the relevant president of the community, Mukhtar, and stamp duty by the tax department. Proof of stable or adequate income deriving from abroad, such as bank account statements from a bank or cooperative institution in Cyprus with minimum deposited amount of €10,000 for every adult and €5,000 for every minor. SWIFT confirmations, issued by the Cypriot bank or cooperative institution, proving that the money came from abroad. IBAN certificate of the Cypriot bank account. For dependent minors, the following documentation is further required: original and copy of parents' marriage certificate, the original will be returned back. Original and copy of birth certificate, the original will be returned back. In case the minor will be registered by one of its parents, original and copy of the court decision for exclusive parental custody, the original will be returned back, or original affidavit, by which the other parent consents for the minor to stay in Cyprus for the proposed duration of stay. Original certificate of registration from an academic institution in Cyprus, applicable only for pupils. All public documents which are being issued abroad must be duly certified, either by the apostille seal in case that the country has signed the Hague Convention of 1961, either in case that the country has not signed the Hague Convention of 1961, by a seal from the Ministry of External Affairs of the applicant's country as well as a seal from the Embassy/Consulate of the Republic of Cyprus in that country, either by a seal from the Ministry of External Affairs of the applicant's country as well as a seal from the Embassy/Consulate of the applicant's country in the Republic of Cyprus, and then to be additionally certified by a seal from the Ministry of External Affairs of the Republic of Cyprus. In case that the country has not signed the Hague Convention of 1961 and has not an Embassy/Consulate of the Republic of Cyprus, the documents should be certified by a seal from the Ministry of External Affairs of the applicant's country, and after that from the closest Embassy/Consulate which is accredited in the Republic of Cyprus. Be officially translated. By the Press and Information Office, PIO, of the Republic of Cyprus, in the Greek language. We are able to assist you in obtaining a residence permit in Cyprus, under the status of a visitor.